friends, it's Liz here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be showing you the unboxing for your creative studio. This is for the February box, I believe, the subscription box. But before I do that, I did want to mention something I forgot in my last Daphne's Diary video. If you haven't seen it, I have the flip through of the latest Daphne's Diary magazine. Plus, they also sent a sticker book. But what I forgot to mention was they offered a coupon code to my viewers, which is so wonderful of them. So the coupon code, and I will put it on the screen, is DD Paper Project 20. And this is to give you a 20% off discount on everything on their web shop, with a minimum order of $11, and of course that excludes shipping. It is only valid until July 7th. So if you had been wanting to try anything Daphne's Diary, I will link that coupon detail below. I will link their shop below. And if you want to see other flip throughs that I've done of the magazine, I have a playlist of that. I also have a playlist of how I've used the Daphne's Diary magazines in the past, and you'll get to see the full flip through of the sticker book and the magazine, the latest magazine, which is issue number 4. All right, so I wanted to quickly say that before we get started with the unboxing. After the unboxing, I'll be showing you some projects that I've made using some of the goodies that I'm showing you. I hope you enjoy. So I'm just going to show you what came in this month's subscription box. I believe this is for February. So if you got the box in February, you would have received this. I also know that sometimes if there are additional boxes that they have left, you can certainly buy them in their shop. So I will have links to their shop below. I also have a playlist. I think I mentioned this already. If you wanted to check out some of the other unboxings that I have for your creative studio. And I also have many projects that I have made with previous subscription boxes. If you are new to seeing what they have, check out some of the videos that we're sharing, because there's definitely a lot of great ideas with the projects. With the supplies that come in the box. Now, most boxes have some stamps, some washi tape, some paper, some stickers. Sometimes there are just additional pieces. Like, for example, the last box that I shared with you, there was this lovely scissors that came in that kit. So there's always something new that they add. There's always a little, difference in each subscription box. And I guess the other thing I love about it is like a little surprise that you get in the mail. So if you wanted to try them out, check them out. I really like this one here with the tiny little photo and the different tickets. I really like this. I think I would love to see more black and white photos, just like the Tim Holtz Ephemera, that they have a lot of portraits and stuff. I think that would be nice to have with these as well, especially because they do have a lot of unique items in their collections. If you see something that says Your Creative Studio on it, it means it's specific to their supplies, and so you won't be able to get those anywhere else. But check out their shop. I think they're constantly updating, different things that they might be adding to the boxes, or maybe some one-offs that you might be able to purchase. I really love the vintage style of their boxes, and there's just, like I said, so much variety. So for example, these lovely floral stickers, I like that. It's like that see-through sticker. And then here, this looks like it's a real dried flower. So I don't want to open it because it already looks like part of it is coming apart. So I'll save that for later. So as you can see, also there's a lot of different little labels, and I really like the packaging that was used for these ones, these like little botanical pages. And then they also included this really nice texture paper, which is new. I haven't seen this in these types of kits before. So that is really lovely that you have like a little variety of those. I love rub-on transfers. I definitely will be sharing with you some ideas on what I am doing with rub-on transfers. I really like that the majority of them, you can use them, you know, for different types of like papers and or glass and that sort of thing. So it really depends, I guess, on what you use them on. That is so fun to have a set of those. This is, I believe, the tissue paper, and I'm not opening that because it would be so difficult for me to put it back in. These are stickers, again, exclusive to your creative studio, and they are that clear material, which is really nice. So that's really great. And then I love these sets, okay? So these ones include 6 of sticker paper, vellum paper, art paper, and pattern paper. So I love that it's the same design in 4 different styles of paper. So that's always very useful. Let me know in the comments below how you like to use vellum paper. What types of projects do you use them with? And what's your favorite way of even attaching vellum? Because I know that's always difficult, especially for those of us that don't use our sewing machine all the time. But I do have a quick ephemera piece that I'm going to show you as well with using vellum today, plus some of the projects that I mentioned. I was going to show you using some of the products. So let me get started. I thought I would start with some of the items I have made using some of the items in the supply I showed you today, as well as some of the Daphne's Diary magazine pages. So for the pages in the magazine, as I mentioned before, I have many videos showing you how I use Daphne's Diary. One of the things I like to do with the pages that you normally wouldn't do much with, for example, something like this, is I like to make envelopes because they look really nice collaged. You can, you know, embellish them as much as you want to. And usually pieces like the ones we saw in the kit today, the one that I was showing you, it just really finishes off, you know, an envelope that already has a lot in the background. So for example, for this one, I used all 3 pieces to decorate the front. And then of course, what I would do is either use it as an envelope or as an embellishment in a journal. This could be like a, you know, a page that flips and flops, etc. So there's so many uses, of course, as you may know, to envelopes. But one of my favorite ways to use the, you know, Your Creative Studio kit is to embellish pieces of ephemera that I could use in future projects or that I could send in mail to friends. So the next one I did here is a coffee stained bag, and then I, you know, kind of again collaged on it. This is from the booklet that we saw that had a bunch of these types of prints on them, and I love these because it's like a smaller piece to work with. You don't have to, you know, have a full sheet of paper. This background is from one of my printables, and you saw the stickers here. Like this is what came in one of the kits there, and then the purple sticker. And I think that just finishes it off. I could add some laces, some trims, some other things that I want to, and then that just, it's another nice piece that I can share with a friend. Another thing that I've been enjoying making are these tuck spot pockets. So basically, you know, let's assume this is your journal page. It would tuck in as a pocket. So it would be a pocket here and then a pocket on the other side of the page. I'm sure you've seen these done, but I love making them. Of course, these are beautiful because everything goes, you know, it's all like nature themed with the floral themes, with all that kind of stuff. I did use from a previous Your Creative Studio kit because they usually send also some sticky notes, and I'm always struggling, you know, what I want to use them for. So I usually use them as a label on something. Like for example, here, I did use that clear sticker that I mentioned, which I think is just so fun to use. So I use one of those here, and you can barely see it. This is a tiny little piece of washi tape. I think it's just beautiful. And then one of the florals again. And I really love the flowers because, as you can see, I just, you know, they just really finish off any kind of piece. And I know a lot of people don't like the glare, but I absolutely love it. I don't mind it at all. And then on the back of this one, I added one of the labels again, a leftover piece from this collection. So whatever I had used here and I tore it up, I used the leftover bit there. and then another sticker from a previous Your Creative Studio kit. So again, you know, you don't need that much to embellish something. Usually I say 3 to 5 pieces is, you know, just a nice combination of things. And then you have a really nice finished piece of ephemera that you can share with friends. So in my last video, so I will show you what I'm doing with vellum. But in my last video, I did show some of these, and if you didn't see the video, then I'll show you here. So this is just an envelope again that I made, and I used some of the washi tape that came in. Just, you know, just adding pieces. This one was from a previous kit from Your Creative Studio, and I just used it to make it, you know, look a little bit more kind of grungy and vintage. And then that was the large stamp that came in this kit. And so I kind of stamped it a little off, but you know, I just kind of covered it up, and I still think it gives it a nice look to that. Here is just another envelope I've been working on, and all I did for this here, which I think was just fabulous too, is use one of these, and it just looks so beautiful, like just a little extra. It doesn't need that much, right? For this one, again, I used the washi tape. I used one of these pieces, just a piece of it, more washi tape. And then this is one of the stickers that came in a previous collection. So combine with what you have, of course, and because it's all like vintage style, botanical, florals, that sort of thing, it always comes out really nice. What did I do here? Yes, so for this one piece, I just added a flower here to finish it off. And I think that just really finished it off. So like I said, you don't need you know, to have that much extra stuff to make something look really, really nice and finished with these products. So let me show you what I've been doing. And again, a super easy thing, I think, to use vellum for. So I've been coffee staining these index cards. I have quite a few that I've been preparing. And I thought these would make such a nice addition to, you know, a pocket or something where I could do some journaling underneath, and you can sort of see through it but not, and then you have the decorated piece of the vellum. So of course you could use vellum for anything. I love how this one came out with the birds, and you've got the coffee stain bit. I can still write over here. It gives it a different look, right? So what I did, instead of attaching this one with my little tiny attacher, which I love, but sometimes you don't want like a staple on something. So I like to use some of these goodies that some of these items that I have. I've shown you this before. One of my favorites to use, and what it does is it's a stapler without a staple, right? But then it also gives you like a really nice design on paper, which I love. So let me show you how easy it is to use. I have my vellum. I have my coffee stained index card. I think I'm going to move it down just slightly. And then this has like an edge where it's supposed to stop. And I'll show you that when I kind of attach it. And I want to make sure I've got it evened out. So there's that. And you can see that it's got like the stopper. I will link it below if you haven't seen this before. So it stops it right there. And then that's where your little punch out would be. And then I think that's just lovely. Again, a nice addition. I could just go all across and then just make it like a, you know what, maybe I will add a couple more to this just so you can see how, might be one too many, but you know what, no big deal. Once I've already attached that top, there we go, we've got 4 there. Once I've already attached it, it's staying because it is like a staple piece. And then you have these little extra bits that you can see. I just love this. I love when I don't know how to attach something. Like I said, vellum, I could use my little tiny attacher, but I didn't want to have staples yet. I don't know what else I'm doing, but isn't that super adorable? Easy to do. You don't have to, you know, waste time looking for how to put this on something, and then it just makes it interactive, and you can do some secret journaling, etc. And that's how that's done. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have everything linked in the description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know which one of these projects you like the best. And I will see you very soon with some more creative ideas. Thanks so much for stopping by.